Welcome to the premiere of ERECTION, American Idiocracy 2012. Bend over, fellow Americans. We're about to be screwed again. With the onslaught of the 2012 presidential election cycle, I have decided it is my duty, my responsibility, to share any comments or observations that may shed some light on what's really going on with our nation, our government, our politics, and our idiocracy. So, until the first Tuesday of November 2012, I will be critiquing candidates, campaigns, and commercials. Be advised, this show is rated RH, raw and honest. Some content may not be suitable for youngsters, Christians, or pussies. By the way, Idiocracy is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you really should. Now, in all honesty, I must say that I haven't seen it from the first frame to the last credit. But I have seen most of it 3 or 4 times on cable. And I'm telling you, if we don't wake up, it could prove to be prophetic. Now, this show is not an extended promo for the movie, but obviously from the title of the show, it was certainly in mind. I am convinced that our once thriving nation is quickly devolving into an idiocracy. And because of general widespread ignorance, cupidity, and orthodox religious worship, we are in the process of ruining the United States of America. I had thought to wait until that fool, Sarah Palin, finished playing her little game as to whether she was going to be a candidate or not, before undertaking this effort. But when Minnesota Republican Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann announced that she was a candidate for the presidency of the United States of America, I couldn't wait any longer. So, I guess it's only fitting to start the critiques, comments, and observations with the incumbent. Mr. Hope and Change, Mr. Yes We Can, Mr. Audacity, Mr. President Barack Obama. I give you my solemn promise that I will always only tell you my honest thoughts, my honest conclusions, based upon what I understand or believe to be true. If at any time my comments or observations turn out to be untrue or incredible, I will, without hesitation, make the necessary correction. I guess I should say at this point, I am not a Democrat or Republican. I consider myself a true American independent. I did not vote for McCain or Obama, but I did vote. As far as I'm concerned, neither Republicans nor Democrats are capable of fixing our broken and swiftly declining nation. Our only best hope is revolution by the people. Okay, to President Obama. What a failure. What a piss-poor leader he turned out to be. Not even piss-poor. Barack Obama, quite simply, is not a leader. Great guy. Fantastic orator. Probably a fine person, but not a leader. I realize that many of his supporters and fans still have a hard time accepting the reality of Obama's lack of ability, his lack of spine, of leadership. I must tell you that I knew before he was elected what the outcome would be. Of course, this is really no major feat. Anybody who was really paying attention would have reached the same conclusion. Now, mind you, I too had hoped, sincerely hoped, even in the face of my own cynicism, that Obama would somehow be different, that somehow he would be the one to really effect a change. But I'll tell you what tipped me off. When the financial crisis blew up in August, September 2008, when Congress had to pass the bank bailout, the TARP funds, you remember that was nearly $1 trillion of taxpayer support for the wealthy elite ruling faction. And when I saw and heard how and what Obama said and proposed, I knew immediately whose dick he was sucking. In fact, I wrote a post at the Daily Kos about how Obama had come across Monica Lewinsky's knee pads while attending the economic summit hosted by G.W. Bush at the White House. You remember the one where McCain screwed his chance to be president. I got to tell you, the Obama love fest that was going on at Daily Kos just then did not like or appreciate to read anything true about their hero. I'm telling you, they cut me to shreds. And they effectively ran me off the Daily Kos. I said then that Obama would likely be elected, and that as president, he would change nothing substantive. Maybe he would rearrange things, put some new paint up, some new curtains, make it look a little different, but he would not make any substantial changes to benefit average people. Nothing for American progress. It was true when I wrote it in fall 2008, and it is true today. In fact, the only thing Obama has changed that matters is control of the House of Representatives.
If you don't believe in God, that is to say, religious orthodoxy, if you are a free thinker or advocate of true liberty, of equality, or if you just want to be noticed, visit Colonel Bob's Custom Wear, an online t-shirt and paraphernalia shop featuring quotes from America's greatest unknown treasure, Robert Greene Ingersoll. Visit Colonel Bob's Custom Wear soon. Pick a quote. Put it on any t-shirt or gear that you want. Colonel Bob's Custom Wear. Wear something worth talking about.
On the next edition of Erection Election, American Idiocracy 2012, I'll continue to share comments and observations about Barack Obama, his presidency, his inadequacies, and why, in spite of it all, you should probably vote for him. Because if we elect a Republican, our nation is done. We're fucked. And, well, you get my drift. Join me again soon for more Election Erection, American Idiocracy 2012.